I'm here in borrowed time at least a dozen times I could have been gone. The ocean gives you another view every day.
You might say that he is the one man on this earth that needs a good walk on the beach.
Walk along the beach in the ocean clears your mind.
At age 89, Louis "Red" Klotz will have to walk this sand for a long time to shed his reputation he earned on the hardwood.
But I didn't get famous apparently until I became the biggest loser that ever lived. I'm the losingest coach in the world.
He wasn't always considered a loser. As a young kid from the streets of South Philadelphia, the diminutive Klotz worked hard to fit into the game of basketball, a game that caters to those with size and strength.
I used to dribble around the trash cans to get to the schoolyard. I just found the game fascinating, challenging. I was probably the fastest guy in that part of the city.
Klotz's hard work here in the streets paid off. He was the Philadelphia High School Player of the Year in 1940. His freshman team at Villanova went undefeated, and he made it all the way to the NBA, becoming the shortest player in NBA history at just 5'7" to win a world championship ring.
I shot probably better than most of your NBA players today.
But what would follow his NBA career would stay with Red forever.
Abe Saperstein, the originator of the Harlem Globetrotters, asked me to form a team that can make them play some tough basketball.
Red would become one with the red, white, and blue, the congenial team of comics, basketball's Harlem Globetrotters.
We introduced basketball around the world. Goose Tatum. They knew about the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters and the Washington Generals. Here's one of my old jackets, Washington General.
The Washington Generals, the army of losers, and their playmaker Red Klotz became the straight man to the antics of Globetrotters Meadowlark Lemon and Marcus Haynes as they entertained basketball fans around the world.
We played because we loved the game.
For decades, Klotz played and lost and would eventually coach and own his own team of losers. But his pregame speech was always the same.
I tell them you go out to win. I tell them to go out there and show them how good you are.
Losing aside, Red was a trailblazer, laying the groundwork for today's NBA.
We were doing it, making history around the world while they were trying to get on their feet. And incidentally, we helped them stay alive. They weren't doing too good in the early years. I want to show you something I carry around with me.
Today, Red still takes to the court, and he is still spreading the word.
Nothing but basketballs.
About the game he couldn't live without.
The golden basketball has given me more adventures than most people's in their lifetime.
Though it's been more than 2 decades since he has played professionally, he still owns the Generals and his famous two-hand set shot, money. But with those 16,000 losses behind him, he'll never sink that label of loser.
Losing's part of life. Losing's part of life. The idea is to get up and keep going.
We can always learn something about the game's disappointments. It's what makes losing count for something and winning taste so good.
And here comes the losingest guy in the world. What's he doing here?
But I wanted to give you that.
The irony is he's a winner. He's lost all of these games, but he's promoted basketball. He's put all of his kids through college. He's had successful businesses. Basketball's opened up a lot of doors for him. So is he really a loser? I don't think so.
Red Klotz, the general whose army never won, the man with a closet full of memories, will tell you that in his life, he feels like he's never lost. Basketball has allowed him to see the world, put a smile on his face, and walk this beach with the joy of knowing that he gave back to a game that gave him everything.
No, they're going to carry me off the court. I will go quickly, and I hope I have the ball in my hand when I go.